Hello everybody, welcome back to Factorio for Plebs. This is episode 10, a big milestone. We've actually made it this far. I thought I'd probably get bored after episode 6. I got bored after episode 8 instead, so we're still here though. And I'm gonna show you guys what I've been up to since the last episode. So you might notice some things that are slightly different. So first of all, here we are up here on the map. We've actually made a new rail line, and by we I mean I dragged my brother on to give me a hand clearing out these biter nests that were over here somewhere. Big and nasty ones. I think there's another one up here somewhere. Yeah, there. Because they were giving me a little bit of grief, and I needed to set up oil production here because we didn't quite have enough coming from our previous outpost down here. You notice these tanks are absolutely bone dry, and the train's not doing much better either. So we're gonna grab from here, and then we're also gonna grab from up here. So today's process is going to be building the station. I'm going to build a much better one than that last one, hopefully. These are just some turrets I set up to help me fight the biters. We've also set up a massive coal mine here because there was coal here. So that's got a couple of belts coming out. I think it should give us 4 full belts the entire time. So if we ever need coal, we've got it there. But for right now, I think the main issue is going to be this oil here. So what we're going to need this oil for is mostly the plastic for red circuits. And as I say, we set up a little bit of plastic last episode, but these tanks are nowhere near full, and neither are these. So it's going to take us a little while longer. We're going to have to, like I say, move these ones. So, what do we want to do first? Well, probably want to head back to the car. Back to the train, Stephen, because I don't have anything on me. So yeah, there's a couple of big bases here. We took these out. We dealt with things, you know. And I just got a lot of stuff in here for manufacturing train stop. So I'm gonna bring this. In fact, I'll just take it out of here. Maybe here? Yeah, here we go. So this will be good. Take it along the riverside for a little bit. Nice cute beachside train. And I'm sorry for all the people who inevitably hated that noise last episode, the constant. But I tried to edit out as best I could. Hope you enjoyed the last episode, by the way. I tried something a little bit different with the little montage there. I actually really enjoyed making it. It was a lot of fun. So we're going to set up a line here, and then we're just going to bring the main line off here. So in fact, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this just loop around like this. One side go back down here, and let the other side head off up that way. So this will be our next line. It'll head up off to wherever that leads. But for right now, we don't really need all of that. We just need a nice line that goes up here, but that will be useful for the coal expansion at some point. So today's episode, what do we want to do? Well, I've installed a couple of mods. I think I mentioned that. I've got this to-do list up here. So what we're going to do, I know we're a bit hectic all over the place here, but we're going to connect oil station 2. We are also going to add more oil processing. So we need more of the chemical plants back at the base to deal with that oil and turn it into petroleum gas. We're also going to try and set up iron and copper mining GC outpost. So that's green circuits. And then, if we have time, set up green circuit production. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up a massive, massive production area exclusively making green circuits. So then when we need them, because we will need them, we've got them on hand. Just one more. Nope, not quite. There we go. Oh, that messed it up. Lovely. How did I mess it up again? Okay. There we go. We'll hook that back up there. So we will actually do some signals this time. I know I've messed it up a little bit so far. Well, not so much messed it up, just lack of doing it. Full stop. A signal there. Signal there. Signal there. And one there. To separate that load block. And what we'll do is we'll just place them every so often down this line. Bing bing. Right, so we need a rail signal there. That's fine. Rail signal there. Need one. I didn't bring any chain signals with me, I'll just make a few more. Need one there. One there. One on there. And actually, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn this music off because it makes editing such a pain. So if anybody's really missing the music, let me know and I'll put it back in, but it really does make my life kind of hell. So is that going to do for us? I think so, because yeah, nothing should be in this area if there's a train in this block, so that should do. Right, so we need to set up a train stop here. We'll pop it all the way up here so we've got plenty of room to work. So let's bring the train up. So it's O to bring the trains menu. Just ignore these disgusting orders. Norville Rogers, nice. Actually, canonically the name of Shaggy in Scooby-Doo, if you didn't know. So he's on his way here. Right, so we're going to take you and we're going to head back to base. So we've just come back for some supplies, really. I need to not be getting attacked right now, thank you. Oh no. Oh dear. I'm just going to go deal with that real quick. So while I deal with this, I might as well explain the mods we've got on while it's dark. You can probably see I've got like a glow around the train, which I don't think usually occurs. So I've installed two mods, the to-do list and the... Ooh, bring that back. Take this task, there we go. So, yeah, there's a big glow around me during the night. That's the Afraid of the Dark mod, just makes it a bit easier for you guys to see what's happening. So, we need to grab some turrets. In fact, I've already got some on me. That was a wasted trip. Try and grab a bunch of ammo for them then. Because they shouldn't get attacked too frequently, because I am going to deal with them for the most part. There we go, we're making hundreds and hundreds of these anyway, so you know what, let's take them all. Bring this train back. And I'll head back out there and we'll set up some defences. I won't bother showing you guys out, we've done it before. So we've dealt with the incursion at the oil base. Now what were we doing before? Right, that is it. We were getting some supplies ready to go and sort out our new oil pickup base. So what we need is we need some pumps, which means I need some more pipes. If I can go grab those quickly. I need to clean out my inventory is what I need. How's this train doing on fuel? I can have those at least. There we go. That's nice and empty. So we need some pumps, which means we need pipes. So they are over here. I realised when I was editing the last episode, I said we didn't have any pipes on hand, and I was looking directly at them. So that was my embarrassment on my part. What else do we need? We've got tanks over here. We've actually got loads of tanks on us. We've got a train stop set up already. Bring that one back. So I've sort of set it up like a taxi for now. It'll only move between bases if there's somebody in it. I don't think we need anything else. Oh, we just need a bunch of underground pipes. Because I've learnt a little bit about pipe flow since the last episode. So it will always try and be level all the way throughout. So this pipe, for instance, will try and have the same amount of oil in it as this pipe, which over the long term doesn't work out very well. So you need to place these pumps in order to create like separate zones, and the pumps will draw oil through and create their own separate zone ready for the oil to be pushed like faster, so it won't be able to backflow through and create any slowness. It will just fill the thing straight up, which is what we want. So we want 3 pumps on here apparently. Now I'm aware it looks like I'm a bit of an idiot right now. Ah, electric poles. I am a bit of an idiot. I hope you guys realise I never promised to be intelligent. But we're back with the power poles. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect all these up. And obviously this will be an oil train eventually. So right now it's not going to do anything, but it's all good. So we'll connect those up and we will then slap a storage tank in the middle of each one. With a pump on it. And we'll give each one its own separate line to the tanks. Is that the right place? I think so. Yeah, there we go. So we'll line this up from this end because it'll be easier. There we go. So now all I need is pipes there. There we go. And we'll connect all these up again, like so. I'm not quite sure where the nearest big pole is, but that'll probably do it. There we go. So now you notice these are very quickly filling up as compared to these, which are only draining quite slowly. It's because these pumps are pulling through. See, look, we can see it's increasing its pumping speed until it's full, and then it hits zero. But if we park this, I have to drive it manually for a second here. If we just send this all the way back around here, and we get the other train to meet us back at base. We can hop out of this one and grab the other one when it turns up. There we go, here it is. So we will take this train at a station. I think it's Norville Rogers for now. So we'll set this to full cargo, or 300 seconds past. And what we'll have it do is we'll have it also go back to oil drop after this. And watch how quickly it fills up because of these pumps. See, that's pretty much already done. And it's off on again. Now obviously, this has had a little bit of backlog while I've been working, but there's still absolutely loads and loads of oil there. So that is job one finished. Tick that off. Next up, we need to add more oil processing, and I think we'll get that done today as well. Turn this train off because it's doing maiden. So we'll have this do a run to each. So that's emptying its cargo inventory nice and quick. Done and dusted. So I need to make more of these. What are they? Oil refineries. So I need more steel for that. I'll make a few more and I'll be right back. So I am back over here by the oil refineries, and if I set this up right, we should be able to just plug in 3 more straight away. Of course, we will have to do these outputs, and I think they go here, and they'll have to be connected along undergrounds. But I will be putting a pump on this. So we need our oil refineries, which we just made. I will be plumbing some more of these in at some point. Oh, I've messed this up. Put that in the wrong place there. There we go. A couple more pipes. And why are you not connected? This will do. It's all good. Just put them in between everyone that we need to. So now we just need to set the recipes for these. And with any luck in a second, yeah, see, it's already producing plenty of petroleum gas. So it will only leave a little tiny bit behind as and when it finishes. So I'm going to plumb in the rest of these. So it's a 3 gap, and then a space, and then 3 gap, and then a space, etc., on and on into the desert. So we plug all these in with more power poles. And we should be making absolutely loads and loads of petroleum now. So I think what we should actually do is disconnect these. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab these. And we are going to run. Leave this there for accessibility. All of this through another pump, which will absolutely suck every last drop of petroleum out of that system. And in much the same way, what we're going to do is we're going to take these off here. Put more pumps on here. Once we've powered these up and put undergrounds on them, that will make sure that these pipes are always full. Except for this one where I've not done that. But that right there is exactly why I've just why I put undergrounds and everything, because it lets me through when I realise I've made a mistake somewhere else. And this can just be... I don't have any underground belts. There we go. So that keeps the coal fed. And this line is always full of petroleum now, so our sulfur box should be absolutely chocker. Lovely. So we researched a load of stuff last time, but sulfur processing is most useful for blue science, which means we get 1 sulfur to 3 advanced circuits, so advanced circuits needing 2 plastic. So basically we need 1 sulfur to every 6 plastic, so the ratio here is going to be more than enough in terms of sulfur, but we might definitely need to add more plastic later on. So I'm earmarking this space up here for red circuit production. Green circuit production will probably go up here somewhere, because there's a nice supply of iron and a nice supply of copper there. And at least for now, that's where it'll go. I'll see. That might change later on, and what we can do is we can just run a train line straight down to ship the copper into here. And that will flow through and let us create our red circuits, which will combine with the sulfur and some engine blocks, but that's not too difficult to automate. And that will let us get blue science, which lets us research so many things. I think we can squeeze in a little bit more. What can we do? I think what we'll do is we'll run a train line up to this iron and copper up here. So we'll call our train... I'll have to call this one because the other train is up at the outpost. But what we'll do is we'll jump in this one, we'll go grab the other train, we'll start heading back. Because that's like kind of my rail building train. It's got loads of stuff in it for me. And I don't really use it otherwise. Also, part of A Thread of the Dark, we get these balloon lights, which are pretty cool. They illuminate such a massive area compared to these little diddy lamps, which only do like a little small area around them. So I will see you out there at the outpost. So we're just following the oil train back into the base. And you would not believe how many times I had to try and say following the oil train. My lips hate me to death. So I think we're going to stop here though, because this seems like a good place to put a little junction. So we want our other track here. This coming off there. We also want it here. Yeah, that's the tightest curve we can make. Which means we then need one here. And then once we just... Oh! We've created a bit of gridlock here. Lovely. So what we'll do is we'll send this train all the way around here. Oh! There we go. First time it's happened. Get killed by a moving locomotive. I think it's already happened, but I think technically last time I got killed by the car on the back. So that's fun and games. So I've grabbed my gear. I'm on my way back now. Put a few more of these signals in while I'm here. Because I know for a fact I have not done anywhere near the full line. Yes, I know you've got no path. Shush. We'll deal with that very shortly, mate. Don't worry. So we're going to use our blueprint book. And if we haven't already, I'm going to start researching explosives in a second, once this research speed is done, because I am sick to death of these cliffs getting in my way. So once we research explosives, we can then get cliff explosives, and all that needs is coal, sulfur and water to make the explosives, and then not very much else. Grenade, which is coal and iron, I think, and an empty barrel, which is 1 steel. And that lets us demolish this nice, disgusting boulder here. Big wall here. So we're going to drag this down here. And we've not got enough rails. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, of course I haven't actually grabbed the rails yet. There we go. So this is the reason I cut down the montage in the last episode, because it was absolutely horrifying to watch. Everything went everywhere. It was a nightmare. But once we've got through here, in fact, I think this might be where I leave the episode, because in between episodes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to research the cliff explosives. In fact, we'll start on explosives now. I'm going to research cliff explosives. I am going to start getting this finally sorted. And I'm going to finish out my track out here. But while I do that, guys, I'll just tell you a little bit about the state of the channel. So I've been looking at my YouTube analytics, and it is truly a shocking number of people subscribed versus not subscribed. I think, if I remember correctly, that's right, 0.1% of my views come from subscribed viewers, and 99.9% come from non-subscribed, which is quite possibly the worst ratio I've ever seen anybody complain about on YouTube. So if you could kindly just drop me a subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Leave a like on the videos too. That'll really help this channel a lot, and I would really appreciate it. So don't forget to come back for the next episode. Like I said, my schedule has just opened wide up. I've just got a new job in an office, working office hours, so I no longer have to be doing crazy shifts all the time. So it's not just a case of recording as and when I can. I can actually plan a designated time to record, and I've got time to edit the next day, for instance, and it's not going to be completely out of the blue. I'm going to try and get this episode up as quickly as I can. I've not long posted episode 9. That was only a day ago that I posted that, and it's already getting a lot of views, which I'm really appreciating. Well, I say a lot for me, which I'm really appreciating, and I would really love it if you guys could keep checking those videos out. There'll be a link to the playlist in the top right. If you're watching this later than probably the middle of August 2022, then there will hopefully be a few more videos for you to watch there. Go check them out if you want to. And yeah, I think that's going to be about it for today. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.